Testing one. No, that's ours.
That shit no. That said, it keeps saying no internet. Sound check 1 2.
Sound check 1. Cut that one.
So this is one, I'll take this out with me. He said he wanted on you. Punch the right way.
I know she put it up there. I say that's
They over there doing yoga.
I think it's just back and pull up that raise the bar a little quick.
First of all, how's it going to feel?
How you like the weather? He did.
He don't mind. He just said that doesn't matter.
Testing 1 2.
to be up good, but I turned the sound down. You back up, the sound was good.
Because it's going to keep moving every time we pick the mic up, but you can't hear us.
He said keep checking 1, 2, 1, 2. Y'all gonna do it, bro? He said say your name and stuff. Just
Malika, checking 1, 2. Malika,
I'm listening.
checking 1, 2.
Alright, but could you hear the number?
Malika, testing 1, 2.
You hear it now?
Malika, testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2.
Try talking to us.
Testing 1, 2. Exactly.
They talking.
Now you heard it.
Hold on.
Malika, testing 1, 2.
Bitch, I think it's just something we need to put the headphone.
No, because when y'all went to the other thing, it wasn't y'all.
I'm not trying to.
That's what the mics are short. That's
Oh, because the mics are short, like Miss, they said they can't really have it on.
like that's not even common sense. That's the problem we had since day one that the cooling is so short.
Yeah, they both are turned on, but what I'm telling you is, on the little thing, when I put the headphones in, I can hear them well. It's like a little delay, but I can hear them real good.
It's always looking at
He said he need y'all talking about that. He said he need y'all talking about that. The book bag been moved out the way. The book bag has been moved. Nick, it's a delay. You see this, right? Nick, it's...
it's not even in the land.
I think that's what you're talking about.
Well, if you're talking about you, you're right there. Why are you talking about you? The black and white. I see that.
Yeah, because they can't keep moving.
Right, that's why.
Yeah, that's somebody's bag. Or you can get a clip with a bag.
I thought you said the man. I ain't gonna say the man.
Mitch. Mitch.
I got you.
You said the man.
So you want to just put it, so you want you to put on the tripod, basically.
How are we gonna talk if it's on the tripod?
But, they can't really put the camera on how they want to, because the light pole is too short. That's what they said. He said to try to move it. He said just try to mics.
Mitch. The cords are too short to the mic. The cords are too short to the mic for him. If he puts the tripod up, the way the table is set up, if he puts the tripod up, we're not going to be able to have the mics in our hand. There's too many people in here for us to take the mics out. The table is right here. It's too much table for us to score. Do you want to fix something? Yeah. And we can't, because you want him to turn the camera on us. We can't talk directly in the mic with the camera where you want it to see us. That's what we keep trying to tell you. It's not the same setup. That's the only difference. It's not the same setup. The whole booth is different. It's nothing to sit them on for them to point at us. We can't if you want the camera on us. That's what we're trying to tell you. If we hold it, the camera's going to be up to our chest right here. Exactly. I can't hold the mic directly to myself. See it now? We already knew that, but the only problem is we want the camera to be on us and we can have the camera on us trying to talk into the mic.
But on top of that, but the mics is not going to be able to stretch.
Say that again? It is as close as possible, but the cords are still short. All we have is the extension and the little parts of the cord.
Okay, he's just trying to get the mouse, trying to track the music.
Oh, great.
Say that again?
So like put it on top of the book, like get a board.
We're not even on the tripod. The camera's on the table.
The tripod gonna make it way
The tripod gonna make it way too high. Yes.
Tell them it don't matter. We're following the game anyway. So we just
Hey Tony, I'm gonna go right there and I'll give you thumbs up, thumbs down. See what I mean?
Did you know their windows are open? So even if you wanted to get the shot, we can, and they don't want to record through it. Because it...
Which is his line?
I think the three second mics are here. Keep talking. Is he coming out of this board?
That's not on the tripod. It was not on the tripod. You gotta listen to me. I'm right here. I'm looking at it. He just set it on a cone.
The cone wasn't set.
I'm not doing this. Mother.
Turn in the wrong spot. So it's back to where it was. Excuse me. It's on that board? Yeah, see right here. You on this, you on this, you on the young.
He's on the one? I thought that was one of those.
It's not making sense. The cord is too short. If you wanted that, he should have got it.
Do me a favor, Tony. As she's talking, come over here. I need somebody over there while I'm there to let you know.
If that's the case, y'all can get by the shot and not record because this is not going to make sense.
Yeah, I got you. Whatever. Let me know.
See, as
And we not even, hold on, we talking this.
oh, Tony,
Because when it's short, it's still not going to be able to stretch.
I told you that you don't, why would you think that you're talking about with the cord? See, they about to do the coin toss or something. See,
Let me ask you a question. Is everything coming out of? It was only left was up. Is it?
I mean, I'm guessing like you, man.
Because right now you only got one plug going into the left.
Got you. Okay, so it's only left.
Actually, what is that coming through street, man? That's coming straight out.
Without this, we're gonna have one shot. We're not trying to.
See, you hear it.
Alright, can you see Joy right now?
But it just sounds.
And I cut him up.
Yeah.
Nah, I got you.
Hold, is somebody singing it or y'all need me to play?
They said that his main mic is number 3.
See, that's the system. That's what I'm saying. That's their system. That's the Eastern system is bad. Hey, turn them down just a little bit.
Yeah, who's that?
He said just.
Yes.
These are the cordless mics.
He said just have it just right above y'all. And just talk to each other. But he said he still can.
You can hear us because I just heard when I put this on, I heard them talking.
Let me see. Keep talking in that mic.
What can you hear if you watch?
Testing 1 2. But can they hear it?
That's me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
Testing 1 2.
Is that an echo? Is that an echo out here?
That feedback you getting?
Is it ground? Are they grounding it? Introduce the singers now, Tony. Okay, we're gonna try to get their mics on. Y'all know what these are on? Y'all know what these are on?
So these two are the same channel.
Testing 1 2.
Actually,
Can you hear them?
please stop for that. That fourth one is me, so I know that. Right, that's me.
Testing 1 2.
Talk each other. Both of you.
Testing 1 2.
I'm gonna let you do that.
Testing 1 2.
His wife said she didn't know that. You said y'all good.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to BBB Production.
The middle one.
My name is Keyshauna Dorsey,
And my name is Malika Brown.
and today we are at the DCI AA Championships Turkey Bowl.
So those three,
One of them is the lavalier for the rap. The other one is that middle one.
okay.
And then those two on the ends on the same channel.
Oh, those two are in on the same channel. Down now. So this one is
This one is the one on the ends. This box right here.
So now as we wait, we do have girls singing the national anthem.
for those two are outsides.
Yeah.
This is the outsides.
But as you may know, today will be a very interesting game. Given the fact that 18 of HD Woodson's players were suspended.
And then this one will be the one in the middle.
You know, last game against Woodson was not a very great game. We're hoping that it's a different game today.
Because I'm in four.
Exactly, and hopefully that they take the mistakes they made against HD when they played, they use that as a reason to correct themselves, I guess.
Yeah. And let's just hope that the 18 players missing don't get to Ballou's head and make them think that they got it in the bag. They need to play as hard as if nobody has left.
Which is very true because as we seen last game against Wilson, right?
Yeah.
They did get in their heads a lot, and that almost costed them the game.
Yeah, they was doing good, and Woodson started to come back in the fourth quarter. And you know, thanks to Romello, he sacked the quarterback, which ended it. But who knows? It could have been a totally different. It could have went a totally different way.
Exactly, and great plays like that don't happen
very often. So hopefully they won't be banking on that to win the game again.
I agree. You shouldn't have to wait to the end of the game to win. You should already know that you're going to win.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a nail biter for sure.
Muted.
Yeah.
But as you can see, the band is here as well as the cheerleaders on both sides. And the players look like they're ready. But as we should remember, for the seniors, this is very important.
Yes, this is the last chance for them to win a ring, a jacket, whichever they choose. No more opportunities after this.
The next step is college football.
Yep. Woo.
Is that updated now?
No, we still don't have. Well, what's
So right now, they are doing the coin.
Is it green? Is it on? Button?
No, they do.
And once again, they have Frederick Quigley, number 8.
who's actually injured and not playing in this game with a fractured fibula.
Crutching up to the coin toss.
To the field, still a team player though.
And I mean, I wonder how that feels to know that this is like your senior year, your team makes it to Turkey Bowl, and you're not able to play.
Yeah, get injured right before the game. I know it's a little sad.
Well, he's been injured a couple of games now.
Yeah, he was actually injured in practice. It wasn't even a game.
So I've heard. But it's just amazing to see the large amount of people here on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah. Since people choose holidays. It's a holiday, you stay home.
But do not forget, once football season is over, we will be live streaming basketball season.
And it looks like Woodson has won the coin toss. HD Woodson? No, Woodson. And it looks as if Woodson has won the coin toss.
The cheerleaders look very in sync from up here.
Yeah, and I've been watching them. Their kicks are pretty high.
But it is really cold out there.
And we can see our boys are getting hyped for the game.
But also you can see that HD is not letting the fact that their 18 players are going to get to their heads.
Yeah. It's all about the mindset.
Which is very true. Again, if you have a friend that wants to see the DCI AA Championships game, tell them to log on to YouTube and go to I Am Ballou and watch our live stream.
And it looks as if Woodson will be kicking the ball off with Gator, Devontae Gator, and Martin Johnson in the backfield. And it is a wheel kick, and it is caught by Gator, number 9. And he is running behind his players and is brought down at about the 35-yard line.
So it looks to be a 15-yard return.
I would say that is a good opener. Let's hope to keep playing well.
Alright, let me see. So that just. Alright.
And it is a running play with the carry from number 4.
Gain of 5 on the play. Will bring up a first down for the Knights.
K1 carry of about 5 yards.
3rd and 1 for the Knights.
It is now 3rd and 1.
He's big.
Stop.
And the ball is snapped.
And it is not much of a yardage gain.
Oh, but as I was saying, so he tells me.
It's called a half yard.
But it was enough for the first down. Say his name.
Nice ball spotted at their 45-yard line.
I don't think.
I'm not even saying it.
I can say it, but I say his name. You can say
Good job.
Pressure coming.
And he is in for the touchdown. K1 Jackson.
55 yards, Tony. 55-yard touchdown. Right.
And that was a carry of about 55 yards. That was an amazing play. As long as we keep playing like this, we will get that win.
And that's the great thing about it. Once you come out strong, you give yourself a better chance.
Yeah. Just keep playing like it. And with the touchdown, he will also be kicking the extra point, the field goal. And it is good. K1 Jackson with the TD and the extra point. Ballou is up 7-0 with the time being 9 minutes and 48 seconds, and it is the first quarter. Nice start to the game. Let's just keep it that way.
That's a 4-play, 65-yard drive by the Knights. Two minutes, 12 seconds on that last drive. Teeing it up for the Knights.
So now as we sit, we're waiting for them to get ready on the field again. And it looks like number 4, K1 Jackson, will be kicking to the ball.
Number 2, Noah Boykin.
It's 19 on the far.
And that is a well kick ball, and it is touched at about the 10-yard line, and he is brought down by number 14, Christopher Holbrook, but there is a flag on the play.
For the penalty was 9 yards on the return.
9 yards on the return by Boykin. Looks like there's an illegal block in the back to the Warriors.
Is that spotted at the 8-yard line?
Yeah.
Or 9?
We got the 9. What we got, the 9 or the 8?
Looks like an 8.
It'll be first and 10 for the Warriors spotted at their 8-yard line.
And the ball will be placed on their 8-yard line. And it is first and 10. And it is a running play, but he is brought down immediately by number 52, Romello.
Plus 3. Plus 40 down by number 52, Romello Leftwood.
3 yards on the pitch.
Okay, number 3 on the play.
It will now be second and 7.
I was thinking the same
Ball resting at their 11-yard line.
And it looks as if Woodson has a running back in the field, and they will give him the ball, and he is brought down.
52.
Number 21 on the carry.
And spotted at 18.
But this kind of makes me paranoid because this is exactly what we seen last game at playoffs, and it started well and then went wrong.
Yeah.
So hopefully their strategies will change in some form, close to like around end of second quarter, beginning of third, right?
It is another running play, and he is brought down. But yeah, I agree with what you're saying. I think they should mix it up a little bit and not do plays back to back.
Give me a charge, I need a charge.
20 scored
6 yards.
Gain of 6 on the play. Bring up a second down and 4 for the Warriors. From their 24-yard line.
It is second and 4. And it is another running play, but he is brought down again with not much of a gain.
Let's call it 2 yards on the pickup, 3rd and 2 from the
Gain of 2 on the play.
It is now 3rd and 2. And he was brought down by number 52, Jerquan Fraley.
From their 26-yard.
Let's see if we can put a stop to this. And it seems to be a throwing play with number 1 being opened, but misses the ball as the ball is thrown a little bit far left.
Bring up a 4th down and 2.
And it is now 4th and 2, and they will most likely be hunting the ball off.
The one for the Warriors is number 4, Vincent White. Safety for the Knights is number 9.
And we have Gator in the backfield ready to catch this punt.
But if I do say so myself, I think that he's had an amazing season.
Ooh. Oh. And I do not know what to call that.
Whatsoever.
Oh my gosh, that is fortunate for the Warriors. But oh my gosh. And as you're seeing, it looked as if the ball was snapped a little bit too high.
And that's a lot of problems they have is when the ball is being snapped and it goes too far. They never recover it well.
First and 10 Knights. The Warriors 12-yard line.
And we will be close. We will be in the red zone. This is a great start. We're more than over half of the field by that badly play on fourth.
Badly played?
On fourth down. This seems to be a great start for the Knights. It is 7 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Plenty of time to put more points on this board. And we have another running play by K-Juan Jackson, number 4. And he is within the 5-yard.
Plus 7, Tony. Gain of 7 on the play.
It is now 2nd and 3.
Well, it's actually 2nd and 2.
And he is brought down immediately without no gain.
A loss of 1.
And there will be a loss of a yard on the play, which makes it 3rd and 3. I just think he needs to keep his feet moving, and we should be fine. And it looks as if it's going to be a throwing play. And Mooks escapes a sack and is in for the touchdown.
And that is the second touchdown they have had while they had the ball.
Yes, back-to-back touchdown.
So the time is now 6 minutes and 24 seconds. The score is greatly 13-0 Ballou.
And we will.
It's first quarter.
And we will be attempting the extra point field goal, most likely kicked by number 4, K-Juan Jackson.
So we got this sling studio.
But this is an amazing start to the beginning of the game. And the kick is no good.
3 plays, Tony.
Why?
It was kicked a little bit too far to the right, as he's seen a Woodson player rushing his way. And I think he tried to kick the ball a little too fast.
Yeah, I seen that.
Instead of getting tackled. So the score will remain 13-0. But as long as Ballou keep playing the way they are, we will be good. Offense is playing nicely, and defense has been playing nicely also, and Woodson has yet to get any points on the board, which is great. And K-Juan will be punting the ball off. They gain about 45 yards now, but there is a flag on the play.
Quarterback, 21 running back.
So they will be at the 46 yard. Nice stop on the play. It is now 2nd and 8 with 5 minutes and 53 seconds remaining. And it is a throwing play, and it is tipped by number 24, LeBron Johnson. What a nice way to stop that play. It's 4th and 8 with a punt, which is down at about the 20-yard line.
How long y'all been doing this?
We just started this football season.
This play.
Before a time checkup, the time is 4 minutes and 59 seconds. The score greatly remains 13-0.
1st and 10.
They messing up plays. And that was which he could have lost yardage.
But as the game goes on, you can see a lot more people.
And it's,
people getting into the stand.
yeah. The benches are filling up. So I was better when I dance at the end of the
So it looks as though now they're back on the field and ready to play.
Oh, you should have heard about that a couple days ago.
The Warriors, 49-yard line.
And the ball is snapped and passed greatly
to number 13, Isaac Winslow. And it is amazing that he kept that ball because he was immediately hit right when the ball reached his hand.
Exactly, but as you look closer, you can see that that tension is there between the two teams.
Yeah, Woodson and
that
Ballou,
Woodson does not look like how that scoreboard is looking.
Yeah, I would say the same. It is 3rd down and 2, and it will most likely be a running play, but you never know. And it is ran by number 6, Kalen Gray, and he escapes tackles and gains the first down.
37, pick for 8.
And the ball is snapped.
And it is an interception called by number 9.
And these are the exact plays that we were worried about coming in.
This is exactly what we do not like to see. And as I was watching the play, it looks as if the ball was, I'm not sure if it was
I would say it's tipped off.
Team.
Yeah, we tipped it off
okay.
and then he grabbed it.
So the ball was tipped by one of our players and he was unable to catch the ball, and number 9 from Woodson was right behind him to intercept that. So
That was a 17-yard interception return.
let's not get our heads out of the game, and let's hope defense can put a stop to this play.
I mean, but defense has been doing great. They've had a few mistakes, but I think they'll pull through.
Yeah, I say the same thing. They haven't made any major mistakes, and you can tell that they have been doing good because there are still no points on the board. And there was a sack
by number 31,
Kenneth Harrison, and that is what, with 52 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and it will be a throwing play, and it is called by number 22, and it's tackled by number.
You have to hold it because I gotta pee.
By number 9 and 7, Levante Gator and Taraji Ruffin. And it will now be 4th and 4, and they will most likely punt this ball off. And you will see Levante Gator in the backfield. And they will just let the time run out for first quarter.
And that's the end of the first quarter. Our score.
That is the end of the first quarter, with the score being 13-0 Ballou's way. This is what we like to see. Nice start off to the game.
Do y'all know who Jameer is and who Ryan?
And that is a nice way to keep interest in the game. Nice way to keep the audience involved. And you will see the players coming back on the field ready for second quarter.
performer. With meals and smoothies over cereal. Make milk part of your daily training program. American Daily Association.
Curry of the back.
That's number 4.
The curry of the ball of about 4 yards.
Looks like he's down 31 plus 4.
Kayvon Jackson on the carry. Gain
4.
4 on the play.
Second and 6.
Bring up a second down and 6.
Woodson 31.
49 from the Warriors 31.
It is now 2nd and 6.
Quick turkey ball here.
And it is a scramble by Delonte Buchanan, and he's out at the 20-yard line.
On the carry. Out of bounds by number 18 for the Warriors.
Down at 20. Let's call it a pickup. Where we spotted it at? Let's call it 10 yards. 21. Pick up.
And that will be a gain of the first.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Knights from the Warriors 21-yard line.
4 soft and up on the inside. Quarterback get that ball. Quarterback.
You will now see number 6, Kalen Gray, in the backfield with the quarterback. And it is not a running play, it's a throwing play. And it is intercepted by number 2, intended to number 9, Devontae Gator.
Intercepted by number 2. Was that 2 on the interception? Yes. No.
Okay, so you guys been playing?
And it is another throwing play.
2 bad balls.
And it seems to be a fumble on the play.
He got it back, I think.
It's recovered by the
Looks like this.
Imagine you're the only one on HD side and you're the only one screaming yes when he missed the catch. Me, I was like, yeah, and everybody like, no, he was supposed to catch. Sage on this side too.
Third and 3.
It was a nice play.
But as your scoreboard checkup, the time is now 9 minutes and 40 seconds. The score remains 13-0. Ballou. It's 2nd and 11, and they are on the 35-yard line, 2nd quarter.
30 yards. Jordan Sharp at the helm for the Warriors.
So it's a sack by number 64, Freddie Green.
And as you can see, Woodson was able to keep the ball.
But I think that's an energy Freddie's been keeping in since last game, because as you've seen, he was on the sidelines last game.
You're thinking like, is this
not the
reason
full competition
why,
you practice for
yeah,
and
is
intended
this the
for?
reason why the board is looking this way? Is HD
And maybe it's
letting,
not, because who's to say that these aren't great players that they still have, you know?
Yeah, and it's like, is HD letting the 18 players get to their hair, not having them on the field? Is it getting to them?
But is he connected to Wi-Fi? Because when I was just watching it, it was good.
You said it's every couple seconds.
But it is really sad to see. And just to think that some of those 18 players were seniors.
Yeah.
And this is their last
It's like
game.
this your last year, and you're not even in a game to play to try to get this championship.
Just over like high stakes and tension and.
Yeah, and it's a prime example how they let their emotions.
And the ball
get
is
to
over
their-
snapped, but he catches it and punts
it
the
off.
ball.
He made a good adjustment.
And the ball is stopped at about the 43rd yard line.
23-yard punt.
I mean, but as you were saying, it's It's a tragedy. Well, I mean, they should know that all people make mistakes.
A lot of things depend on you.
And that's a given fact.
And there will be a carry by Kalen Gray, number 6. And he is brought down with a gain of a yard on the play. It will now be 3rd and 8 with 7 minutes remaining and 23 seconds. So it is now 3rd and 8, and this is where they need to have their heads in the game, because it's a little bit for them to get the first down. It's all about what's in your head.
And if you think about it, it's only 0-13. They still have 3rd and 4th quarter to bring themselves together, and that's what we don't want. I'm sorry, but I thought that should have been a flag on the play. I think it should have been. It is now 2nd. A lot of Ballou players are a little bit smaller than HD Woodson's players. But as you always,
that was a nice carry by Levante Gator. And the ball is carried by Kalen Gray.
Yeah, I was like, why is it
doing halftime or
3rd down and about 6.
Because I mean it's 4 minutes and
12 start, charge to the Knights. It would be a 5-yard penalty.
That's true.
And that shows great coaching as well as great players.
But we need to get this. Yeah, with players being all up on a Ballou player. Let's hope. But I just want to give credit to our defense because Woodson has just Kalen Gray right up on the ball, and you see they are both a little.
And the ball is snapped, and he does not gain too many yards.
We have Levante Gator in the backfield.
And that one mistake really set you back, because if everyone was close and where they were supposed to be, they could have. But I think what makes it worse for me is the fact that we're on HD's.
The throw to number 9, and he is brought.
They call it what they want to.
Yeah.
Tell the team you should see my phone.
See, because he's a major key weapon on this team with help.
But this is still a major disappointment.
And it is a fake, and it is thrown to number 2 at the flag.
Out this game.
Yeah, because I haven't really heard myself like calling out. And
it's now 42.9 seconds left. The score greatly remains 13-0.
No game. And that's
Hopefully Ballou is able to regain their focus and start off strong.